Welcome to Unit 4, and again we are going to be looking at strategies for promoting inclusiveness and welcoming diversity. The weekly plan and reflection journal, they are for you to use for your reflection and help you plan each assignment, each discussion, so you make sure you stay current. On the toolbox, these are tools that are suggested to you to use to improve as a scholar, as a writer, as a researcher, and the critical thinking model, the resource tool, Bloom's taxonomy, and also the begin activity. So all those are for you to continue to develop and grow. The study diversity and inclusion strategies, the readings there, and the Southern Poverty Law Center with Morris Dees, very important. Teaching tolerance. You could spend a long time just digging through that website. Please bookmark it and go back to it continually. And here's what if I'm not a classroom teacher? Your professional goals, or the ones you're preparing for your Pella program, may not involve classroom teaching. If that's the case, consider the more general concept of providing adaptive experience for those students or clients with whom you work. It would be highly helpful to review the curriculum instruction assessment section of the definitions or a broader perspective. Review the KWL chart you completed in Unit 1, reflect on that, and then you may also find one or more of the following articles pertinent to your specialization. So many of you are K through 12 teachers, many of you are not. These are directions to help you make this relevant to you, especially the specialization specific resources. You're not limited to those, but those will help you to see different activities. Now, a little hint, when you click on this and you go to the specialization specific resources and you see a resource that you think you might be interested in, then look at that resource. First choose your specialization that you're interested in there, and then if you go to this particular resource and find that it's helpful. Now, the first thing you always want to do is read the abstract. That can, a lot of times, that's a rather short one there. A lot of times that will let you know whether or not the resource itself is in line with what you're pursuing. When you click on the full PDF text, then it comes up right there for you. You can download it, you can mark it, you can do a lot of things with it. But what I'm suggesting now is you go to the end of the chapter and look at the resources used and see if they're of help. But right here, look at the references. If you see one that you think is helpful, copy paste it, go to the Capella Library and look, and that's how you continue to build. You can be overwhelmed by these, but finding one, and pretty soon you might find the same name being repeated over and over. That helps you narrow down. A few tips there on the resource. Now, the discussion based on your own experiences, what you've learned as you develop professionally, what you've learned in the discussions, what you've learned from the interviews, what you read, describe 3 strategies you believe would be effective for promoting inclusiveness and welcoming diversity in your professional setting. So that's the discussion. Now look at the assignment. Again, you should have finished up the interviews. In Unit 3, you interviewed 2 professionals. Make sure you're done with that. You're going to create a 3 to 4 page paper of content plus the title and references pages. And this is what you should use as your template right here. Section 1, Section 2, Section 3, Section 4, Section 5, Section 6, Section 7. That's a great template right there. So that's the assignment to be turned in based on the interviews. It tells you exactly what goes in each one. It's pretty exciting going through these interviews and then getting the results. So I look forward to your thoughts on this during the next unit.